Hello and welcome to the second video tutorial for Native Instruments Absynth 5. In this video, we will be taking a closer look to the browser and attributes window. Understanding these browsers is crucial when it comes to searching for a preset or a specific sound you have in mind. Absynth 5 comes packed with 1700 presets that you can use, manipulate, adjust, and save as new or existing presets. It can sometimes be quite frustrating when you have your mind set on a specific sound you would like to use, and you keep testing presets that don't sound nowhere closer to what you were searching for, especially from a 1700 preset list. The most common in this case would be that you forget your initial musical idea way before you can actually find anything that can be fitted or adapted to your main goal. But don't worry. Absynth makes your life easier so you don't have to struggle each time you are looking for an instrument or a sound effect to use. In this video, you will learn how to find and load a sound from the library via the browser and each sound attributes. The browser offers an environment in which you can search for sounds quite intuitively. You do not have to write down names or even numbers for each preset that you may find, because you can actually select the instrument type, source, timbre, articulation, and genre from a list to be used as search criteria. These terms used to narrow down each search are called attributes, and they are used to search both instruments and effects. To select an attribute, you must simply press it once. This attribute becomes highlighted, meaning that it is now selected. To deselect an attribute, click on it again. On the right, the search result list that originally presented 1700 results has now narrowed down its search based on the attributes you have chosen. Let's say I am working on the sound design for a futuristic movie that has some kind of dark, deep suspense scene. Let's go over to the browser and try to find something that matches my criteria. It is important that you don't choose way too many attributes, otherwise you may end up with 0 results. My advice is to try and keep them to a minimal essential to avoid having your search criteria hiding usable results. I'll just press soundscapes. I'm thinking something with a dark timbre. Maybe amongst the film music genre. I'll just select this one called Lost in Translation. Sounds pretty good. Let's now go over to the attributes window. Every attribute that is already set from factory can be edited if you think that there is a better way to describe it. In addition, you have on the right the Meta Information menu. Here, you can learn and edit information concerning the author, company, and bank name of the chosen preset. You can also specify a color type, rating, and the number of inputs and outputs you want to use with this preset. There is really no better way to categorize a preset that you have found or created and want to keep it in sight and easily accessible. Back on the browser menu, the instrument type selection is really the only one in which you cannot select more than one option. I hope this makes sense to you. Although there are sounds that could be, for example, a synth with some type of beat over it, those are located in the multitrack category to avoid causing some search criteria conflict. Every other attribute, from source to genre, is selectable in more than one aspect. The search result list has one more valuable option to make your life easier in your quest for the perfect sound. AbSynth 5 makes it possible for you to display the search results by name, modified, instrument, type, timbre, articulation, genre, rating, color, author, and comment. These options can be made available for selection by right-clicking with your mouse on top of the name list. They can also be placed under alphabetical order by pressing a single left mouse click on top of the given list. By now you must be wondering, do I have to come back to the browser list each time I want to test a new preset? Well, the answer is no. You can always access your search result list from the search drop-down menu that is always accessible in every other window. This allows you to jump between presets while testing some changes, for example, on the envelope menu. If you in fact decide to go ahead and edit a preset characteristic in search for a specific sound you have in mind, just remember that pressing save will overwrite the original preset, meaning that you will lose a preset in which you started out from. To save this new sound you've created without losing the original one, just press Save As and save it with a different name. That is all for preset browser and attributes. Please stay tuned for our next tutorial video, patching.